Hey everybody, it's first gaming video in a while. I got a PS4 and I'm playing MLB The Show 19. It'll be the Cubs and Yankees. It's an exhibition game, so it's not a franchise. I'll do some franchise gaming videos for later on or later this week, or maybe a live stream on it too. We'll see.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ben.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. He's got it one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy
Here's the
was
lineup
an NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
Yeah, guys, it's been a while since I made a video. Yeah, good thing is I'm able to live stream now. I know how to
and into bat next,
stream
former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
So
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch
again.
Way off balance, hack that time. Good for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Chris Bryant. Ooh, that was off the zone, but I got a piece of it.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swinging a hard liner to center field. A dive, and he can't hang on.
Oh, couldn't make the catch.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Oh, it brings up Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5.
Yeah, I'll make videos of other games also. Fortnite, Minecraft.
First
other games.
pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
You guys hear my voice a little different. I'm sick. Kind of.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 home. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Javier Baez. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The
right safe.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
At the wrong
Not much
pitches.
to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
I gotta stop swinging at these
A
pitches.
pause, and the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
Interesting sequence of
In
pitches
general,
right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
I'm good at this game. And I'm still good. I just
The 1-2 pitch.
It's a bad
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Cole Hamels.
Cole Hamels is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school, coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Oh, shoot. You guys hear squeaking?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Squeaking.
Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. Hamels has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, the letters 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. A step on the bag for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Oh, 0-2, here it is. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Yeah, nice play.
The Yanks leave 1. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Oh, the slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-1 to Schwarber. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I hope. Yeah, still on
the 3-2 pitch.
What do you got?
Is swung on and missed.
That was a good pitch to swing, but.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Let's see if I can catch a slider.
The windup and the 0-1. Base hit into right center.
Who was that?
Batting 7. The right field.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Splitter. Okay.
Hayward.
Let's see if I catch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Contreras leads off first with 1 away.
Use that sinker.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Oh, why did I swing at that?
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Outside corner. Ooh, should have swung at that, but stay alive.
High chopper towards first.
Okay, send.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Hit off the infield.
Ian.
That runner scored.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Tanaka pauses and delivers. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Albert Almora stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
You see that?
2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 1-0.
He's got the run.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The first baseman, Greg Bird.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was a good pitch to swing it.
Oh, he had him pulled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1. This guy does not even let you sinker.
Hit hard back up the middle. Tulowitzki up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Not shortstop.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Tulowitzki who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what?
Play by
they didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The second baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Circle change, too low, ball one. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. A ball and a strike now. Torres is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. And now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
I don't think he has played second base this year. Even Russell.
The 1-1 home.
Russell at second base.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Gardner.
Stayed at short.
He's there and records the first out.
Next for the Cubs.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He jumps on this one. It's
that ball
high and
crushed.
deep to center.
Just caught.
And now
That was a
over
splitter.
the
That's
wall.
gone. Let's go.
And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
A nasty pitch. Let's go.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
It hits that guy's head. I guess I was right. It was
young catcher Wilson Contreras. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip.
No, it didn't. I guess it didn't.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it comes. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber pulled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This guy has great slider.
A shot to first base and
what
caught there to
heck?
end the
I
inning.
knew that can happen.
Fair to say. Oh my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
This game.
Here's Big Aaron
cool.
Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far. This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
His put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
The designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Digging in, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Oh my God, I just realized I'm pitching.
Pitch on the way.
4 no-hit innings. That's awesome.
A ball and no strikes.
Oh, I didn't. He just pitched his first sinker of the game. Unless I missed it earlier.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh crap! Ooh, I just chased one up in the air.
The 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
He broke his bat again, dang.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ben Zobrist. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Rizzo waits on it. 1 out. In now is the Yankees DH, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You got it.
He
Let's
will
go.
get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
No hitting.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers.
The Yankees
they trail
5
it here
innings.
2-0. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Bryant.
Grounded weakly toward third. Andujar's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1-1.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He jumps on this one.
That
it's
ball's
high
crushed.
and deep
Get
to
out
center.
of here, baseball.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now
What a
batting,
play by
the shortstop,
Brett
Javier
Gardner.
Baez.
Thought that was going to get out.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Baez, 1 for 3.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Nice pitch.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first
I'm like, I'm not the Yankees,
and that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Still share for the other team.
And this is
Popped
in
up
the air now, out to left. And he drops it.
Please tell me that needs to be an error.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake
I don't want it to be a hit.
like
I don't know how to
It
have
looked
it.
like he was there in plenty of time,
Yeah,
had a beat on it, but he must have just
away
lost
from the
concentration
ball.
for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
The
Curve
1-0.
so much.
Misses, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball.
That could have been a game-tying home run.
The 2-2
That
one more
was a
time.
game-tying home run. I'll be so mad
This
right now.
is foul right side. Tulowitzki on at first, nobody out. Popped straight up. Zobrist ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-2. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He takes strike 3.
Nice.
3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
All right, I gotta get this batter out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck
Let's
him out.
go!
So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through
Judge
6
like
innings
it.
without allowing a base hit. 1 left.
6 no
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle
innings.
Schwarber. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now another 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Slow roller down the third baseline. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now batting, Jason Hayward. No hits to this point. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the...
All right, Cole Hamill,
so coming to the plate,
7.
Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamill. In there, and it's 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Pitch.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the
that's
plate
first
right
hit.
now. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
After I said I'm going to pitch
they finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint.
I just gave up
as well.
the
This
first
guy's had his
hit.
A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed
God,
at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Bad.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
I just gave up the first hit.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air to left. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Sidearm.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
44,214. Big crowd at Yankee Stadium.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next is Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. A 2 ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Two 2-0, here it is. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Unless he's gonna walk.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Ball 1 as he lays off below
Instead
the
of
zone.
Bruno, it's 1 and 2.
Almora stands at first with 1 out.
Other bad pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Okay, I'm just going to put Kinsler stretching toss.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
2 balls and a strike now. This is in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone.
That's the first run of the game.
Count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh my God.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Excuse me.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that retires the side. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 9th inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game.
All right, 9th inning.
Stephen Tarpley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's by him for strike 1. Tarpley playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2.
1-2.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gardner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The bat, number 9.
So stepping in, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Kyle.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runner goes for second. That evens it up, 1-1. The 1-1. He's running again. He swings and misses. Throw down.
Baez.
Not going to get him as he swipes second.
Yeah, El Mago.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-1 lead as they head in for their final. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Brett Gardner. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
1 run.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. He struck him out.
Strike 3. Let's go.
He's fanned in the game. Giancarlo Stanton now, lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
That should do it.
Falling for it.
Cubbies win it. Let's go.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 out, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
That's it, guys.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cole Hamels earns the victory on the mound. Masahiro Tanaka pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss.